Okay, it's live. I don't really have a specific thing that I want to talk about right now. Depression, suicide, PTSD. Um, what I'm going to talk about with that. Uh, there's been a lot in the news recently. People I know on my Facebook feed are dealing with it. I want you guys to know something. Depression. I deal with it. I have for a very long time. I honestly can't remember when it started. Suicide. Suicide? Some of you don't know. Back in 2009, I drove myself to the hospital because had I not, I probably would have committed suicide. I was having suicidal thoughts, and the only thing that kept me from doing it was my children. I'll go ahead and tell you about that before I get into the PTSD. 2009, my then husband asked for a separation divorce. And the life that I had, no matter how I felt about it, the life that I had ended. It was gone. The walls that I thought were secure, everything crashed down. I was in blackness, a hole, and I wanted it to end. If you know anyone who says, oh, suicide is a joke, they're just selfish, blah, 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 bullshit. If you've said it, I'm sorry, but bullshit. It's real. Suicide, when, great Elizabeth, when you are put in a position where you don't think there is hope. You think the only way that your family would be better, your friends would be better, everyone could go on with their lives and not deal with the shit that you have going on, or the shitty person that you are, you believe that suicide is the best answer. If you don't understand that, that's okay. But I'm here to tell you that there are people who think that it is the best answer. I thought it was the best answer. It scared the shit out of me. So you know what I did that night? I barely slept. I took a shower because I was afraid if I took a bath, I would slit my wrists. The next morning, I woke up. Well, I didn't really go to sleep, but I woke up the next morning. I called a family member, and I said what had happened, that my then husband had asked for a divorce. And she said, oh, Rachel. I said, can I bring the kids over? She said, bring them over right now. I was like, well, they're sleeping right now. I'll wait till they wake up. I got off the phone with her. And then a little voice told me, get up, get dressed, get the kids ready, and get them over there. Drive your ass to the hospital. The voice didn't say ass, but I say it now. So I did. I got my kids out of bed. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning. I took them over to the family member. And truth be told, she admitted to me later that she was actually not even supposed to be home. She was supposed to be in another state, but she ended up being home that time. I took them to her. I drove straight to the hospital. I walked in, and here in North Carolina, I went to UNC. I'm being real with you guys, because that's all I can be. I went to UNC, and I walked in. They have a psych walk-in um, like ER type area, and then if you end up getting admitted, they will take you in and then take you up to the psych floor. That's what happened. I was in the hospital for 6 days. Did I do anything? Thank God, no. But I was with a floor of people who did. One of them, who was my roommate, is still one of my closest friends. Because thank God, we had each other there, but when we got out, we stayed in contact. Only she knows what I went through in that hospital room, on that floor. But no, those of you who have those thoughts, there is always help, and it is not weakness to ask for that help. They kept telling me in that hospital that I was strong and I was brave for admitting this before I actually did something. I admit all the time, I am not strong. I am not brave. I feel less than that all the time. So if you feel that way, know that there are people out there that feel the same fucking way you do. If anything, if the only person you can think to reach out to is me, fucking reach out to me. I will help you call who needs to be called so that you can get help and be safe. Because that's what we need. We don't have it anymore. Sometimes we don't even have it in our spouse who loves us to death, but they don't understand completely about suicide or depression or your mind being so fucked up that you can't process that hour, that you feel so much hatred towards yourself. They don't understand it. And I'm telling you, it's okay, because they have lived a life and their mind works in a different way that they don't understand it. But I'm telling you right now, I do. And I'm here if you need me to be here. Hell, if you don't want to reach out to me, reach out to the person next to you, to someone that you feel drawn to reach out to. Reach out to them, or fucking call the hospital, call fucking 911. I don't care. But what I'm telling you is you need to reach out, because this world is better with you than without you. Your family, even if it's only you and your kids, and there's no one else in the fucking world that you think cares about you, those kids care about you. And they need you. Your neighbor needs you. The mailman needs you. There are people out there who care. No matter if they say it or not, they care. I care. If you're on my fucking friends list, I care. I'm here. Depression. I talked about suicide. Depression. It's something that's underlying for some people all the time. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. It's going to happen. Sometimes it goes away and you get better, either with meds or meditation or exercise, whatever works for you, great. Sometimes it does not. I'll tell you right now, I'm in a few groups that the only outlet we have are these groups to talk to each other about. If you need a group, find one. If you need a friend who's going to be your shoulder, your rock, then use them. If it's your husband, great. Or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your dog, fucking cry to them. Tell them, I feel like shit. I feel like I am the worst person in the fucking world. I know you feel it. I know you've thought it. I've thought it. And I'm being real and telling you. I told my husband. He doesn't understand it. But you know what? He listens to me when I cry my fucking eyes out and say, I feel like a shit person. I feel like a shit wife. I feel like a shit mother. I feel like a shit friend. He'll listen. And sometimes that's all I need, is to just get it all out. And then I'm okay. there's hope for the next day. And really, that's why we're still here. You're still here because you believe in that hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day. And sometimes that is the only thing that keeps you here on this earth. And I'm telling you, it's okay. Stay on this earth as long as you can, because there is a life out there for you to live that is specifically yours, and you got to make it fucking awesome. And I know there's going to be days where you feel like you're shit. Today was one of those days for me. I felt like a shit parent. But you know what? I put my kids to bed. I went and I got me some fucking wine. Cheers. Because that's what's going to make me deal with tonight and wake up in the morning and start all over and hope to be a better person. Hope to be a better mom. And that's okay. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have shit days. You're going to have good days. You're going to have mediocre days. And through all of that, sometimes we don't get over that sad feeling. That feeling that even if you have a great life, shit's not falling all around you. And you actually have a decent life. And you still feel sad, or there's something missing. I'm here to tell you it's okay, because tomorrow, if you're at your worst today, tomorrow can only be better. So should we give into our that fucking voice in our head that's telling us that we're the worst person in the world and we can't do any better and all of these things? Or even if it's not just ourselves, what if it's somebody else who's telling us this? Be it your husband. At one time it was. My ex was my negative voice. Or what if it's your parents? What if you're a young child or a teenager and it's your parents doing it? I'm telling you, you are important. And it's going to happen. Because one thing about this world that you're going to understand is that the world is going to fail you. And when you understand that, it's a hard fucking thing to understand and accept. The only person you can count on is yourself. If you have faith, you're going to believe that God is the only person who is ever going to be there for you 100% all of the fucking time, and yourself. If it's not God that you believe in, if it's the universe, if it's Mother Earth, if it's karma, if you believe that there is a higher power, then you believe that that higher power has a purpose for you. If you don't, if you believe that you alone, that's okay. All of it is okay. Because in the end, you are in control of your actions, and you are important. Other people may fucking tell you you're not. Your own head may tell you that you're not important. But you know what? You are. And when you have depression going on, when you have suicidal thoughts going on, if you have something happen in your life, and then you end up having PTSD, it's fucking hell. I'm here to tell you, yes, there are things that happen in my life that I deal with it. There are things that happen to this day that if they are similar to events or words or actions or things that people do or say towards me that are similar to those times in my past, I am right back there. I am right back to being beaten down and feeling like the worst scum of the earth. I can't, right now, I can't think of the right word description for it. What I want to tell you guys just over and over is you're important and you matter in this world. Even if it's just to one person, you matter. You are not unimportant. I'm going to go off on a tangent. I love Doctor Who. And those of you that have seen Doctor Who know what I'm talking about. And those that you don't, I'm not going to apologize. But I just want you to understand my love for the Doctor. His thing, he has never, ever met an unimportant person. Ever. He's over 9,000 years old now in the shows. Never in his entire life has he met someone unimportant. Everyone is important. Everyone matters. And it's true. And it's something that even I have to tell myself some days, that when I feel like shit or a shitty person, friend, wife, mother, taking care of myself, I have to remind myself, you know what? No, I am important. I may not feel like it, but I am fucking important. And I matter. Even if it's just to my fucking children, I fucking matter. And I'm here. Thank fucking God I went to the hospital in 2009. Because if I hadn't, there are so many of you that I wouldn't have met. I wouldn't have any of my children. I would have never met my husband. I urge you, if you deal with depression, suicidal thoughts, PTSD, and you get to those hard times, know that there are people who need you, who care about you. It doesn't matter if they are in your life, like in real life, you know them, you've seen them in person, or if you've only met them online. Some of my closest friends that I can talk to and just pour my heart out to are online, and I've never met them in person. Exactly, Michelle. Like, it's why I said that the other day, and it's something that I have to tell myself all the time, and I want you guys to say it with me. I am important, and I matter in this world. Because some of us need to tell ourselves that. And I commend you guys who are so sure in yourself that you don't have to tell yourself that. Congratulations. I admire your strength. But there are a lot of us who can't fucking say that and like believe that to our core. We have to actually tell ourselves that. And I'm here to tell those of you who are like me and have to tell yourselves that it's okay. So, I really just wanted to make sure that you guys knew if you're ever in the pits, in that deep, dark hole, and you feel like you are at the end of your rope, and it's blackness all around you, and there is nothing that is tying you to this world, I've been there. I felt it in every fiber of my being. And I feel you. I feel your pain. I know your pain. And I'm telling you, again, you are important. And you matter in this world. Even if you see the smallest glimmer of hope, pick yourself up however you fucking can and go reach out to somebody. If it's a friend, if it's just going for a walk and talking to your God, or your faith, your best friend, your doctor, or just taking yourself to the hospital and telling them, I fucking want to kill myself. You are just as strong as you feel like you're not. You have the strength and the courage inside of you to move forward, and you need to grab a hold of it and put one foot in front of the other. Either contact your friend, talk to your God, talk to your universe, talk to your doctor, or get in the car, talk to yourself and say, you need to drive to the fucking hospital. Not into that tree on the side of the fucking road that you want to go into. You need to drive yourself to the hospital. Because there is a whole nother life ahead of you that is magnificent. And it is made just for you. And only you can live it. Because you are important and you matter in this world. Go now, because I need to finish my wine. I'm sorry to have it. I may be talking low. I'm not sure. The thing that's wrong with my setup right now is I have to stand up in our little alcove for our sink and have a nice neutral background. So I may not be talking loud. I don't know. I may not have it up loud enough. But if you need to rewatch it, rewatch it. If you need to talk to me and ask me, I can send you the link after I stop and whatever. But I'm going to end with what I said. Just say it with me. I don't care. I would like you to say it out loud, because when you say it out loud, it's different than when you just say it in your head. I know it kind of sounds kooky, but you know what? When I've actually, okay, another tangent. When I've seen other people say shit out loud and witnessed it happening, it fucking floors me. So I was like, okay, well, let me try it. And I say it out loud and it fucking happens. And I still can't completely understand it, but it happens. So I want you to say with me, ending this, I am important. I matter in this world. Okay, thank you. Good night. All right. If you need to reach out to me, reach out to me. If you need to reach out to someone else, doctor, hospital, you do it. It's okay to feel this way. There are more people than just you. You are not alone. There are lots of people that feel this way. Okay. Good night. I know it's late. I love you guys. Bye.